Hi, I'm Brian David Marshall, and it's time for another single card spotlight. This time we have two-time Pro Tour Top 8 competitor Pierre Dagen here to talk to us about one of the really central cards in your control deck that you played here at Pro Tour Kaladesh, Dynavolt Tower. This is a card that's very exciting, but it almost feels like one of those cards like, oh, you couldn't build a deck around this. You know, you'd have to have so many spells. How do you play with this deck in Standard? What's the process for building around this?
So first, you're right, you need to have so many spells. Almost only spells except the lands and the tower. Then the idea is, if they play small creatures, every 2.5 spells you play, you get to kill a small creature for free. So you just play draw spells and you keep on drawing and drawing and drawing, and at the same time you kill the creatures until you get to a point where they don't have any creatures left and you have a ton of cards in your hand. And at that point, there is really not much they can do, and you can start targeting them with a tower, and it's a pretty slow process, but there is not much they can do about it. It gets much more tricky when they have a big creature, because you cannot kill it with tower, and now you need to target them directly and try to bolt them, to hit them with tower 7 times before their big guys kill you, and that's a little bit tougher to achieve. So
if it's something like if you're facing down a torrential gear hulk, you have to activate this 7 times before they hit you 4 times.
Or you can obviously target the gear hulk with a galvanic bombardment, for example, and 3 more damage with the tower, so it also helps your baby removals be more efficient.
What are some of the instances in Standard right now, or that you want to be playing in a deck with this?
I think one of the best cards to play with this is Glimmer of Genius, which is draw 2, so try to make 2 energies, because Glimmer of Genius plus Tower is already 4 energies, and if you add in something like Aether Hub, so land that produces 1 energy, that's already 1 free tower activation. And since you get to scry and draw 2 more cards, you get more spells and then more tower activations, and you kind of go nuts out of this. I think Glimmer of Genius is really a great fit for the deck. Anticipate is great as well, because 2 mana instant nets you another spell for more activations.
So blue card drawing, red spot removal?
Yeah, exactly. Red for the spot removals, and Tormenting Voice works kind of well in the deck as well. Harness Lightning from the new set is also great because you can use it to destroy a creature. You can also use the extra energy that the tower gives you to make Harness Lightning something like deal 10 damage to a Colossus or something.
So much energy. There you go. Yep. Harness Lightning. Taking care of that Colossus. This is crazy.
Those Colossus keep coming back, though. That's the problem with them.
There's more and more and more.
Okay, so Dynavolt Tower, you can do it. He did it. He's playing in the top 8 of Pro Tour Kaladesh with this card. Something for you to try when you go to F&M, Dynavolt Tower.